Hey guys, how's it going? This is ExtrmWill. I'm back at it again here. Let me mute that really quickly before it all transitions over. So, been gone for a little bit, off on vacation, but I'm back now. Just trying to watch the solar eclipse, didn't really see anything at all. I don't know if I just missed it or what. I don't even see the moon out there anywhere. But I do feel a little bit blinded now. So we'll get this and get started. Hey, Dr. Strange, how's it going? Oh, where do I even want to start? I guess let's start here, probably. Yeah, pretty much just going to be chilling. I don't really need anybody out of the arena, so just kind of be slowly working on things a little bit. So there, and Wolverine probably. And work on trying to get back into a more normal groove of things. I've been on vacation for quite a while. Now that's done, I went back to work last night. And I was going to stream and then decided I would just watch Game of Thrones instead of streaming. Looks like it's lagging a bit. That'll clean up here really quickly. I'm going to work on just trying to knock out a bunch of milestones. Nothing really too amazing and ridiculous. Yeah, it's all going pretty well. Last night at work was a little bit rough though. I did miss my mid-afternoon nap and my late afternoon nap that I've been taking while I was on vacation. Did wind up being the latest. I work nights, so it wound up being the latest I've been up in over a week. So, hard life sometimes. I'll try to get back into more regular with the streaming. I'm thinking I may try to do more pre-recording and uploaded videos. Not as much of the live streaming because I'm having issues with the battery on my tablet, but I don't know exactly what I want to do for a pre-recorded video, so I'm working on some ideas in my head. I do feel like after trying to look at the eclipse though for a couple of minutes, like I do have a bit of a headache. Maybe you're not supposed to look directly at the sun. Maybe that's kind of bad. I went out there though. I wasn't sure what side of the house the sun was on when I went out there the first time, so I just tried looking. The second time I went out there with my cell phone, I put the selfie cam on. I was looking over my shoulder. That seemed to work a little bit better. Let's see here. You, and Falcon. But I didn't see anything when I went out there. I didn't even see the sun anywhere. I didn't, or the moon. I don't know. I thought I would see at least the partial when I went out there, but I may have just mistimed it. Probably right there. Yeah. Do. I didn't stream most of the weekend either. I watched the Marvel Defenders. Trying to get through that. That was pretty cool. The first episode kind of started a little slow, but I didn't really remember where any of the characters were or who had left off. Because it's been so long since I'd seen most of them, so I think they did it right with the first episode, though, trying to reintroduce everyone and try to remind you a little bit of where they left off. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. Boom. Now my arena grind for the week got kind of messed up. I pulled an Iron Man like 2 weeks ago out of a 4-star crystal. I was a little disappointed with that, but I already got him. I already awakened him last week, and I pulled the 3-star Doc Ock last week. So I just grind out the try to grind out all the milestones for points. This one will be the hardest one, so I don't think I'll get all the way through this one. I'll see how far I can get. You and Hulkbuster. Take the hardest one because it probably won't have any 5 stars in it. Yeah, but Hulkbuster against Daredevil, so he'll just save up to use his L3. His L3 is pretty nice. Works really well for Arena. Pretty much, you can do over 50% of anybody's health, so I don't think he's as bad as a lot of people make him out to be. I mean, he's not fun and exciting, but still pretty decent for Arena. Hey Haiku, how's it going? Before I started, there's a bunch of guys that did some really cool videos on Dr. Ock. Seaton's got a bunch of videos that kind of explain how his different abilities work. Probably need to watch a video to really figure them out. They're a little bit confusing. Even after watching his video to explain how they work, I still don't think I fully understood it. But Brian Grant had another one that was pretty cool where he uses a 3-star Doc Ock and he takes out Wolverine in Realm of Legends. When you put him on the right node, and he's not too bad for Alliance War. I used him on Alliance War for a long time. I don't think I can really use him for Alliance War anymore. I think we're a little bit too strong. I'm not about to make him an R5. Most of my defense, I think the next time we go to war, my entire defense may all be R5s. 4 stars. But yeah, I used him for a long time. Or he's a lot of times guys would put him on one of the stun nodes. Because there's a good chance, because the fights just wind up lasting so long, there's a good chance he'll wind up clipping you, and if he can stun lock you, he can wind up tearing you up pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I would assume Haiku's not necessarily in a... They're probably not super high if a guy is 6K and he's taking people out, but he can be decent as a defender, though. He's not that bad. Get up higher tiers, though, he's not quite as good. Guys are more used to fighting against him and all that. Hey! dogs are barking at. There's a whole bunch of people outside maybe trying to watch the... Yeah, it's, well, I mean, coming up, you know, you're going to be... I would assume Doctor Strange is probably a lot higher. How's it going, Clay Wiki? I assume there's probably a bunch of people outside trying to watch the eclipse, and they're making noise. The dog's like, oh, gotta defend the house. Strangers are all out there. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's go you, and you. We'll go with that one. I'll try to avoid 5 stars. We'll still wind up hitting a 5-star. Yeah, like that. That should work. I have a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. And right now, actually, I'm using my tablet, my, what is this? This is the NVIDIA Shield. When, I assume we'll do probably the S9, Galaxy S9 Plus, when our contracts are up. I didn't even read what Haiku wrote before he went through and got rid of it. No, the Edge is kind of more obnoxious, but it was the bigger phone of the two. So I don't actually like the Edge on it that much, but I do like the larger screen. I'm actually kind of mad that Samsung has discontinued making the Notes, because I think we would have gone to the Note on the next one. We would have gone back to the Note. But, no, I don't use an Elgato. I use, what is it called? For $10, I use Mirror Op. And then I have the Mirror Op receiver is on my computer, and the Mirror Op sender is actually on my tablet. I only paid for the one version. Right, for R6. So when I stream, I can only use my OBS when I have charge in my tablet. My tablet got messed up from it being plugged in while I was at work, and power surge. So I may need to think about from now on having my, when I charge my tablet, if I get another one, plugging it into a surge protector when I leave for work, not just having it plugged into an outlet on the wall. Haiku, actually, I think with the 6 stars, you're only really going to wind up fighting against the computer, like in quests and all that, for quite a while. You still don't really fight against that many 5 stars in Alliance War and all that. And I mean, I've been playing for 16 months. I don't have an Awakened 5-star yet. So even when the 6 stars come out, you know, I mean, guys who are in Tier 1 war may have to worry about it, but you got to think about it. The first several that guys get anyways, they're more likely to go offense than they are defense. And it's going to be a while before anyone gets one who's Awakened or who's any good. And even when they come out, it's going to be like probably 6 months before anyone really even sees them. So, not that all overly concerned with them. At first, you know, there's definitely a lot of like shock with it, like, oh, what are they doing? And then now it's kind of like, who knows if anything's even going to happen. They don't have an Elgato, Keith. I kind of looked at it a little bit and was like, it's just too much money for something I don't necessarily need. you got to think about though, like how many shards are you going to need though, Haikut, in order to open 2 6-star crystals? Even if you would, I mean, an Awakened Spider-Gwen wouldn't be that bad. Because she'd be a 6-star, she'd be so OP. But trying to get the resources you need to rank her up and level her up are going to be insane. It's going to be such a long process that I'm not even about to be worried about it. How's it going, Skylar? Haiku, only if you're willing to explain to me who some of these characters are. Because the way you've been doing it before, not really doing me much good. Because all the answers to these questions are people I don't know who they are. You have to explain to me who some of these people are or the reasoning behind some of these answers. Like I have no idea who. Was it like Skylar Richards or something like that? I have no idea who Keith Richards' child is. I don't even know, is that a man or a woman? Why are they a strong mutant? What makes them strong? I haven't read a comic book in like 20 years. So a lot of these characters who you were talking about are people I've just never even heard of. I have nothing wrong with getting educated on who they are. You know, I was younger. I was pretty big into the comic books. They haven't released what characters that they're going to be. I would assume it's not going to be the same lineup that they did with the 5-stars, but I'd assume it's going to be something kind of like that, where there's probably going to be like 3 or 4 who are going to be pretty good, and the rest of them are going to be garbage. And it's probably going to be a lot of garbage pulls. And guys are getting irritated. They're just going to change it up, and guys are going to be like, oh man, like I wouldn't doubt if they put like White Mags in there as as one of like the first guys to get, and then people are going to realize that he is significantly worse than like Iron Patriot. I think a lot of the guys they have in 5-stars, a lot of guys they had in 5-stars weren't necessarily that bad. I think Iron Patriot got a lot of hate for almost no reason. But the 6-stars should be coming out. We're going to see them in playable content in a little bit. And then I don't think we're actually going to be able to get them until next year. How's it going, Tony? Ymir, Iron Man comes to what? I don't know. Oh, what I think his cutoff will be? I know I scored about 4 million last time. Let's see if they got it posted in here yet. What it actually was. I'd assume it'll be pretty low, though. It'll probably be, I'd say like 2.5. Oh, they don't even have it in here yet. It's not posted yet, but I would say he'll probably be, you know, like 2.5, 2 million will probably be pretty safe. I didn't see what he actually wound up going at for, though. Yeah, I think the 6-stars are going to be, they're going to come out super hyped. You know, like, guys who spend a lot of money will figure out a way to get them real quickly. I wouldn't doubt it if I get a 6-star pretty quick, just because I play so much. But they're not going to be able to be awakened. I'm not going to get the resources to put into them. My 5-stars still, even at 14 months, are not as strong as any of my 4-stars are. So, you know, if it's going to take me a year to be able to dupe one, I'm not going to worry that much about it. Well, Franklin Richards, I don't know. It kind of sounds like in theory he's the exact same thing to me as Legion. I don't really see what the difference is between him and Legion. The Legion I know is fused with something else too, which is kind of how he got his power. Yeah. So yeah, so 2.5 then will be good for Iron Man. I'm drawing a blank now on what the what the one guy's name is. Alright, take it easy, Skylar. Seems kind of weird. I guess I've been out of school for a long time, but I don't think we were allowed to have our cell phones in school. I don't know how they would actually stop kids from bringing them into school, but back when I was in school, cell phones were huge. I wonder if I still have one of my old cell phones upstairs. I might. Well, I got like one of the original cell phones from like Primeco back when they first came out. Because I was cool. Yeah, big old brick. Yeah, the ones that you could run over with your car and they'd still work just fine. You wouldn't even be able to crack the screen. Yeah, my parents had one of the ones that you had to carry in the big bag in their car a long time ago. They worked for a delivery service, so it helped. Yeah, I went outside to go try to watch it. I took my cell phone, I put it on selfie view, and I tried looking over my shoulder. I didn't see anything before I got started. I have no idea who Matthew Malloy is. Yeah, we're still going on, Legend, so it's all good. Everybody's outside busy looking at the... let's see. Maybe I should use him right here. Yeah, I still feel like I have a bit of a headache from going outside and trying to look at it. But I was real smart, though. First, I went out there. I wasn't sure what side of the house it was on, so I went out there and I looked directly into the sun. Because I'm smart. Yeah, I tried using my phone. I didn't even see the moon anywhere, so I kind of got discouraged pretty quickly. I think I should have seen it at least coming up alongside of it on either side, but... I mean, I remember the last one from... How long ago would that have been? Like 10, 15 years ago, something like that? It had to be probably closer to 15 years ago. I remember going outside with the glasses and taking a look at it and all that. And hey, DeReal, how's it going? Jerk. Ooh. And I have 2 levels left to get the uncollected title. DeReal, how's it going, Dale? I'm going to need to work on practicing Bane a little bit more, I think, before I try that level. I went pretty hard at it on Friday. I think I got 5 levels done on Act 5. But I think towards the end there, I was so burned out. That 4th level was just not even right. And 5.2.4, that Juggernaut. The lane I went had a Juggernaut in it who was unstoppable. Every time you put a buff on him, he got like a percentage regeneration every like 7 seconds or something like that. So it was just, that guy was insane. I probably didn't bring in the right team for it. I could have done more research, brought in a little bit better team maybe, but like everybody I use for the most part, other than my Star-Lord, they work off putting a big buff in somebody, so. Let's see here. Who do I want to bring in then? A little bit weaker team here for these next couple. Let's see, we're still up here, I think, right? Yes. And then Camila Khan. Yeah, right now, yeah, I think I still got to worry more about the level with Bane. So I need to rewatch Dave's video on it, Dork Lessons video on it, on how to beat him. And then, I have to go like this. Maybe this will work better. I need to rewatch that video a couple of times and then work on getting my timing down a little better. I'm not sure how to go about practicing it. I don't know if I need to try to bring in 3 stars to practice, because I just want to hit just the first node over and over again. But I don't know if the 3 stars, maybe if I bring in my 5 stars, because none of them are awakened. Maybe if I do that, that'll work out best. Because I need guys who are going to have a lot of hit points, but who aren't necessarily going to be doing a ton of damage. Just so if Bane does flip, I don't have to panic so hard. Oh, that was probably a really bad idea. Can you get there anyways? Yes. Lucky, 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 lucky. But figuring out how I'm going to practice Bane will be kind of interesting. Also, like, completely out of revives and heals, so I need to come up with good ways to farm all of that. I did just start to... I haven't done Road to the Labyrinth yet. So I started farming Winter Soldier the other day for practice. I can get through him with 5 guys. I can't get through the second one yet, though. Is that Captain Marvel? Can't get through her yet. But with the 2 without using any items or anything like that, I can make it through him finally. It was the first time I beat him, so I was pretty happy about that. I want to check later on maybe and see if I can farm him. Can I do that on live stream, or is that still going to be something that's going to be too difficult? I need to do it off live stream. I don't think I can do Act 5 live. I think I need to just stop with that. But I may come up with some way to do it when I get to the collector. I don't know if I'm going to just record it and then upload it, or if I'm going to do a live stream and then just like sit in the other room or something and not monitor the chat or the stream at all. Yeah, I think seemingly Tenacious is significantly better than I am, Legend. I think most of the guys who stream are probably a lot better than I am. I also watched Analyzer almost do it in one shot with OG Vision. But I don't have anyone who I would need to go and... I don't think I have any of the champs I really need to fight the Collector, which kind of make it a little bit more difficult. So I'll have to figure that out still, who exactly I'm going to use. I think I may just go like dual Star-Lord and my 3 and my 5-star Star-Lord, Guillotine, Captain America World War II, and like Iceman, and then just save up a ton of units and see if that'll be enough. But I have to get through Bane first, which right now I don't have any revives. So trying to figure out how I'm going to get through Bane is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I straight muscled my way to get to Bane, but I think if I could work on my skill a little bit and practice it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to practice it now, though, too, because we just had quest completion just came up. So I may just try to run real quickly to get through my 15K on it, and then hope the rest of the Alliance can get the rest of it done, and then go back to practicing. Yeah, I don't have OG Vision, or Daredevil Classic. Well, I have Daredevil Classic, but he's not awakened. I think the big things I'm going to need right now are units and revives. So I need to come up with a really good way I can farm revives. No, I don't have magic either. Yeah, I don't have a lot of the guys who are all really good. I think when I looked at watched Analyzer's video, the only one I had that he had was Guillotine. Well, I have a classic Daredevil, but he's not awakened. So because he's not awakened, he's not going to do me any good. Ah, there was a third one. Man. Should have known. Alright, let's wait for the third one. Alright. Oh. I think Green Goblin might be a pretty decent defender. I don't know for sure if he is or not. He always seems to give me a little bit of a problem. No, I don't have Stark Spidey. I didn't get any revives. Oh, ROL? Road to the Labyrinth? No, ROL. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I don't think ROL gives revives. I think it's just heals. But yeah, I started farming Winter Soldier. It was a Friday or Saturday. And it's pretty happy. It was the first time I was able to beat Winter Soldier. But I guess it was the first time I really tried. Yeah, my whole stockpile of everything is pretty much completely shot for me trying to overextend and get everything done. Let's go you, and Black Panther. Take the class advantage against the stronger one. Damn. This guy's a jerk. Thought when he was awakened, he was supposed to go into swashbuckler mode, like, really quickly. How's it going, Tommy? Yeah, I think what he's trying to say is he's trying to make fun of the fact that my lack of hair and your over excess of hair are kind of what he's saying. Alright. Watch me go and donk through this. Now, the multi-million-dollar question. Will block, parry, evade, or medium dash attack work? I believe on day 4, none of them worked for me at all, and it was pretty bad. I don't even know what Marvel 616 is. Not even sure. Wait. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Alright. Started thinking for a second we had map 3. I'm like, no, don't tell me somebody started map 3. Yeah, like day 4 last week, man. Oh, yeah, that was probably just me not paying attention. All right, let me focus. Boom. So 616 is the primary universe. How many times has it been destroyed and rebuilt? How about we take 10? I think 10 sounds like a decent round number to me. With 10. Now, I don't remember right offhand any time specifically it was actually destroyed and or rebuilt. Because I don't think with Infinity Gauntlet it was technically destroyed. I think with Infinity Gauntlet they just kind of like reversed time or something to bring everybody back. 3? That seems kind of low. I don't like doing sandbagging matches, so I'm going to just try and take my strong guys and then come back. I think I watched part of Eevee's completing Act 5. I was on vacation last week, so I didn't see a lot of actual streaming. I don't think I saw him complete it. I'd like to have seen him. I have to go back and rewatch that. Watch his fights with the Collector. Watch him complete Act 5. I don't know who the alien entity is, and I don't know who Cisneg is either. I don't know anything about either one of those. I'll have to go back and go check out his streams then and just like fast forward up to them. I got the 3-star Doc Ock. I haven't used him at all yet. He looks like he's pretty ridiculous. He may be one of the better guys they've had in there in a while. Like, a lot of his different abilities look pretty slick. Snag. I don't think I've ever even heard of him. Let's see, what does he look like? Let's go to here and is this what I'm looking for? Alright. So let's go display 1. Transition over. Uh-oh, what is that? That's not what I want to look at. 4. So did you say his name was Cisneg? Is there just a search? Can I just search? I haven't used this thing too much yet. Oh, I can't even just search. Oh my goodness. This may not even work. Oh, I want to learn and be informative. But this is not even, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this thing is insane. So we're on the Marvel webpage, Marvel Wikipedia. Oh man, there's like 100 different things for each person too, depending on which one they're in. All right. So yeah, so hopefully he'll be on the next page. Oh my goodness. How are there like a million? I don't know who this Simone Williams is. Why are there seriously like 180 billion entrances? It's ridiculous. I don't even remember who I'm looking for anymore. Oh, who am I even looking for? S-I-S-E. At least only one entry for this guy. Sorcerer born in the 31st century, a time when 3/4 of mankind possessed the ability to wield magic and none could control magic Mr. Powers to it being proven fact that magical energy was finite in amounts. This energy desired to control more mystic power than possible. The eventual developed a time-traveling technique, yada yada yada, time, 18th century Paris. Alright. That was too much work to not really get me anywhere. Act 5, there's 4, chapter 6 parts each. It's 24 bosses. That's an interesting theory, Dragon Choppy, that it may be all of the bosses. Well, that wouldn't work though, because the collector would technically be one of them. I don't think they're going to put the collector in there as for us. Yeah, I would think they would roll the 6 stars into chapter 4. I don't think there would be in chapter 3 yet. Just from the way the progression looks on everything previously. Let's see. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, let's do this. That looking good there. Yeah, I don't necessarily think either who they decide to put in defensively as 6 stars will be the ones that will have a chance at getting first. Like, I wouldn't doubt it if one of the first guys who we have to fight with the 6 star will be Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. But I don't think we'll have an option to get him. Boom. Let it bleed. I don't know who Beyonder is. I think I know who Molecular Man is, but I really don't remember. The name almost sounds familiar, but I don't remember exactly who he is. So I'm not sure who would be stronger. I'm not sure really who either one are. No! That was bad. Oh, that was even worse. Not right offhand. Maybe I do know who the Beyonder is. Is he one of the Celestials? Don't leg me out here. Come on. Alright. Well, I don't know. The names kind of sound familiar, but not familiar enough for me to remember. I haven't picked up a comic book in 20 years. So some of this information is going back really, really far, what I remember and what I don't remember. I just brought Quake up to R5, and I'm still kind of sketchy with her right now. A lot of times, I try playing like Quake style, but I don't really know how to play Quake style yet. So I'm getting blasted with a lot of specials. I don't know why she didn't. Should have evaded the first one there. No! That didn't work at all. That's how me playing Quake winds up going. I get blasted in the face. Hey Jay, how's it going? No. Oh, that was lucky. Whoa! Oh, that looks awesome! I've never seen that before. Act 5, I'm at Bane, so I'm at Act 2, 5.2.5. I need to do some practicing on that, and then I will. I'll try and take a shot. I need to rebuild my units and my revives and all that first before I can go back in and try another shot at it. Yes, I play on Android. Right now I'm on a NVIDIA Shield. Normally I play on my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Been playing a lot more on my phone lately because I messed my tablet up. Like a power surge went through, and so sometimes it charges for me and sometimes it doesn't. It won't let me charge it while I'm using it or while it's on. It does not work correctly. So I don't know if there's a way I can get that fixed. Yeah, 5.24 was, yeah, that was rough. I don't know, man. That was too much. I definitely brought in the wrong team. Out of the primary team, the only guy I brought in, I probably should have brought in was Star-Lord, because you don't want to bring in anybody who puts a debuff on the opponent. So Voodoo was bad, Guillotine was bad, Iceman was bad. I think Ultron would be awesome probably on that one. But he still puts debuffs in. But the path I took was the bleeding path, and I think he might be able to do good enough there. He may not put enough debuffs in where he might be alright. Yeah, I have no idea how I was able to beat 5.24. That was just... oh, that was insane. I think I probably spent over 20 minutes just on Juggernaut. Because everybody I was fighting with him kept healing him up because they put a debuff on him, and you can't attack him for like the first 10 seconds of the fight. And just trying to do 40% revives is too much. Yeah, I think Ultron would probably be good. Star-Lord, anyone who doesn't put a debuff on their opponent. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to beat the magic in there either. The magic is supposed to be one of the harder fights in there. Yeah, I'm kind of ready and kind of not ready all at the same time for Act 5. I think I need to get it. I need to get one pass done and just force it, just so I can get the collector's favor, and then I can go back to just completely ignoring it. Oh, I already used him. Who will I use with them then? Who do you line up with? You line up with all of them, and none of them are in there. We'll take Rogue. Well, Ultron will be good. I took the outside path on 5.2.4, so it was a bleed path. So anyone who's bleed immune would be really good, because there's certain guys where sometimes you just need to evade. Like when you go against like Juggernaut. Juggernaut was the hardest one in there by far. A lot of the guys weren't really that difficult, but the bleed's not like terrible, but it kind of gets in your head more. So yeah, Widow would probably be a really good choice. I didn't bring her in. She wasn't part of my my primary exploring team, but she would have done. She would have done really well. Vision would probably be amazing. who else attacks and doesn't put a buff in there. Like Star-Lord I thought was really good. He wound up being my MVP. I probably should have like dual Star-Lord. Black Widow would have been good. I know I've seen guys do the whole thing with Rogue. Yeah, I'm still working on 100% exploring Act 4. It takes forever. I've been working pretty aggressively at it though, and hoping to get some in. Yeah, my 5-star Star-Lord's not awakened yet, so trying to go like dual Star-Lord like kind of works and kind of doesn't work all at the same time. Yeah, Iceman doesn't work really well on the level because Cold Snap and his other one, those count as buffs. So they're able to get the heal from them, and it seemed like they were healing more than the buff was doing damage. So I kept ending fights where the guy would have, you know, if I didn't get a good combo in, then like the guy would manage to kill me before I could really beat him. Because, yeah, using his L1 wasn't really working very well because they were then getting the heal and regeneration from putting a debuff on him. So there were a couple fights I think Iceman definitely worked really well. So I didn't realize until I hit, like, Juggernaut that it wasn't working. Juggernaut fight specifically was one where I was like, oh, man, like, Star-Lord was the only guy I had who could do any damage to him. And I kept cycling through and trying to figure out who would work and who wouldn't work. And it's just rough. Yeah, I mean, there were definitely a couple of fights where I went through with my Iceman, and he cleaned a couple of guys out pretty easily, but he wasn't ultimately that good. Yeah, that was like the last one I did on Friday, too, and after that I was done. Like, I looked at the Bane level, and I'm like, I'm not even going to bother trying this. I think I spent like an hour and a half on 4.2.4. trying to do it. I got it done, but it was just way too rough. All right, I gotta be done in this one now. We'll wait till those guys all come back later. So then we'll come in here. Let's see. So we'll start with my 440s. Let's see how far I can make it with them. No, not 440s, 330s. I only got about half an hour left or so before I can start getting ready for work. Go back to that garbage. Yeah, I didn't feel like at any point in time I really figured out exactly how the 7-second generation threshold thing was really working. I didn't feel like I had a grasp of it at all until I was almost completely done. I am not looking forward to even trying to clear it or play it. I think I'll wait to go back in there until I have some decent 5 stars and until I have a couple of 5-star rank 4s probably. And it'll be a lot easier because I just tried doing it all with 4-star R5s. And yeah, I didn't really bring in the right team, and I just powered through it and probably spent like 1,500 units. Alright, 1,500, yeah. Cleaned everything out. Take it easy to reel. Yeah, I was planning on practicing Bane today, but I'll have to wait until I get done, get my minimum points for quest completion, and then I'll go back to practicing Bane. I don't know exactly how I'm going to practice it, though, to work on getting the timing down. Part of me says I should use my 3 stars, because I only want to go to that first square. But I don't know if my 3 stars are going to have enough hit points. I think if I lose the timing, I guess I'll be alright, though. If I lose the timing and have to come back in, because the goal is to try to practice with, you know, 1 or 2 of them there. So 3 stars might work for me to practice Bane. If I go with this one, so you, and then oh, she's way down here. I need to take a look at that real quickly too and see how much time do I have left to rank her up on mutant advancement. I need more battle chips. You get 10,000 battle chips, so I have more gold. I don't know if I have a lot of real advantages or disadvantages in here. I think Psylocke will probably do best against Loki because she'll be able to power drain him. That doesn't really matter. It's 3 stars. It's probably not even overthinking this way too much. Oh. Boom. Let it bleed! Let it bleed! Haiku's been talking with 300k milestones. She has a nice personality. Now if that's a joke towards my hanging and banging milestones. Let's see, I still got a little bit of time left, so let's keep going on. know I redid some of these teams, and now I can't remember how in the world I had redone any of them. I think maybe I did that because I had an uneven number of these. 3, 3. Yeah, so one of these guys has to come down. Probably Joe Fix-It, maybe. I'll bring him down, then I'll throw those all off. Hey Tony, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know if I can make you a moderator, Haiku. I'm kind of close to pushing the line on harassing other people in the channel. Don't think you've quite crossed it, but you definitely like to play with that line a little bit too much. I don't mind if people like pick on me, but picking on other people in the stream can be a little bit different. This is all about entertainment, so I don't think there's a problem with it. I do appreciate the learning more about the Marvel comic universe, not just you know, like the video game and the movies. And the basic stuff most of us know, but the further education on everything it's based off of, I think it tends to be pretty good, though. Another movement. Has it really been that long since AQ finished? If we started AQ, I can already move again? I can move for half an hour. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. Are we still in half an hour move? Oh, we must still be on half an hour move. Hey Ace, how's it going? That is awesome. Yeah, we're still in 30-minute move in AQ because yeah, it didn't start that long ago. It started 40 minutes ago. I've already moved my extra spot and I'm halfway to the next one. Oh, I thought I typed it in here and I didn't. So I wonder if that's going to go for the entire week then, or is that just going till like day 4? I was not expecting that at all, though. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to take a look at this real quick. See, mutant advancement still up for a little bit. 0 usage. All right, I need that revive. Awesome. Let's see. I don't know if I'll get there on that or not. Oh. Completed a quest yet. Alright. think some things are important to write in there too. I posted a bunch of different places. It's a bigger point, something that I don't want anyone to miss. They come in later on, they'll see it. Classic Daredevil, Punisher. Let's see. We'll go at She-Hulk. I think that'll probably be easier than going at Hulk. You there. Yeah. I think that'll work out all right. I change up who I use on defense kind of often, depending on how we do it in relation to Alliance Quest. It's probably not too hard to figure out if you really look at my roster when while I'm doing Arena. More at the beginning when everybody's up there. I don't know if knowing exactly who I place would even be... Most of it's pretty easy to figure out. Every once in a while I'll do something kind of crazy. Like I really liked, I don't mind having my R5 Iceman in the first square. I think that works kind of well on like an armor node. Don't think people are really expecting it. Kind of winds up being a nice little like kick in the teeth right off the bat. Daredevil, why are you punching yourself? Why are you punching yourself? Oh. Ah, still enough. Alright, take it easy, Haiku. We'll probably try to make my return to doing streaming at night after work tonight, as long as it doesn't wind up being too ridiculously crazy. I've watched everything I wanted to watch last night. 15 minutes. Anybody else I can bring in with them? Nope. Let's see. I wouldn't doubt it though if you see some of the champions who they didn't make 5 stars, if some of them come back as 6 stars. They rotate it up like that. Like I wouldn't doubt it if we see like a 6-star Doctor Strange, a 6-star Vision. I wonder if I could sit down and write out a list of who I think. Just a pure speculation. That's not bad. stuns too, and the neurotoxin. Holy cow, how long does that stun last for? Oh my goodness. So I was taking the path where I fought Archangel, and then another guy took that path from me in Alliance quests. I guess I'm not as used to fighting Archangel as I thought. I'm thinking his special was going to do that much damage to me. Come on. Boom! In the face! In the face! I think out of my last several 4-stars, almost all of them have been mutants. I've definitely been getting a lot of mutants. So I think I just pulled Gambit and Psylocke out of crystals, and then I got X-23 out of the arena. So my tier 2 mutant catalysts have been a few and far between. Been a little hard for me to be getting. I tend to feel like my Electro is a little stronger than my Miles is. I like Miles quite a bit, but with him being a Spider-Man, sometimes he's a little more unpredictable for me. Miles was one of the first 3 stars I had, so I used to be really good with him. I used to play with him all the time, but now I don't think I'm quite as good with him. Now it seems to be kind of a lot more few and far between where I feel like I get real chances to use him. But I do use this as a team, and 2 stars and 3 stars, and now I'm 4 stars. My teams I repeat everywhere. It makes it easier to remember who they are. Oh. I was hoping that I could replicate his regeneration. So he needs a beta special out. Forget it. Let's just run him over. It's taking too long. Don't necessarily have a ton of patience when it comes to trying to bait stuff out. Do 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 do. You. I guess we'll go. Hood. I don't think either of these guys work in here, do they? Let's make sure real quickly. Nope. So we'll go hood. Definitely been doing pretty good with getting almost everybody out of the arena lately. We're a little burned out from it, but definitely been pulling almost everybody. Pretty happy about that. Can you remember who the last one I missed was? I know I had a little bit there while I was on vacation. Made it a little hard. I don't think I got Gwenpool by the last one I missed. Boom, boom, boom. In the face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, stop lagging. There you go. Just need a little bit more grinding. Maybe I'll do like one more match probably. And then I'm gonna have to go start getting ready for work. It seems to be pretty awesome. Pretty happy I got him in the arena. Kind of interested to see what I think the cutoffs are going to be for Dormammu now that I have Hood. Try and get them both going together. You and oh wait, no. You and oh, that's my Iron Man's awakened now, so he's going to have a higher ability. I don't think I've used him since he was awakened yet. This will be the first time. I guess I just awakened him yesterday, I guess. Maybe I used him yesterday and I just didn't realize it. I must have used him yesterday and just not caught it. Go here. You're going to have to go there. Yeah, I think this will work. This Cyclops can probably just run over that Hyperion. Probably should have baited that out. Let's see if it'll let me just knock it on out here. As long as I don't do a ton of damage to me, I should be alright. Because I should be able to eat one of them at full health. And then I might be able to eat a second one. Can't eat that one though. Alright. Alright. And then one more here. And most of you guys in there are lurking and all that, but so I'm gonna be done. Well, sometimes I look at to see whether it's worth it or not. A lot of times I can eat one, so it may be faster for me to win the fight if I just don't even bother baiting it, and if I just run him over. A lot of times I get hit more when I try doing it and all that. But I'm gonna say I'm done. I gotta go get ready for work. But I think to everybody who's in here, I think we should go and we should raid Keith Winnett's stream. Why do you have so little titles? What do you mean, why do I have so little titles? My, so little titles. You mean my, my summoner title? Why do I have such a shield agent? I like my noob tag. I don't know if that's what you mean. Not sure what you're talking about, DuBois. But I gotta go get ready for work, so I'm gonna say let's go over and raid Keith's stream. I want to thank everybody for coming. If this is your first time, hit the subscribe button and come back. You know, we'll do it all again later. Keith Winnett, he was in here earlier. I like my noob tag, Dat Boy. It kind of reminds me that I haven't been playing that long, so I like it. I think it's cooler than some of the other newer ones, you know, that everyone else has, you know. Helps keep me humble. But thank everybody for coming. And let's go hop over and raid Keith's stream. So I'll put the link in here one more time again. Let's raid Keith. So thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys next time.